Some plants have got seeds. Some of the flowers grow fruit to protect the seeds. Seeds in the ground grow. First, they grow roots and a stem. Okay, those are the correct answers. Turn the page. What are the spores for? Spores, you know spores in Spanish? Time out. Esporas, the spores. Let's listen and we talk about it. Pointers?
What are the spores for? Some plants don't produce flowers or seeds. They are called non-flowering plants. Some non-flowering plants use spores to reproduce. Moss, fern, spores.
Okay, so not all the plants produce flowers, okay? Some plants are non-flowering. So how do they reproduce? How they have baby plants? Because they have the spores. They use spores to reproduce. And these are three kinds of non-flowering plants. We have the moss, ferns, and these are the spores. They have them on the leaves, they fall down and they reproduce. Reproduce means have babies. Remember, living things are humans, animals, and plants. And all living things, they are born, they grow, they reproduce, means they have babies, and they die, okay? All living things. So, you don't need to learn more things about non-flowering plants, but you need to know that some plants don't never grow flowers. What they have are spores to reproduce. So, if you want to do this project, you can investigate ferns, you can search on the internet and complete this information. It's a voluntary project if you want to do it. Go to the dictionary, non-flowering, find the sticker and trace the words, ferns, moss, spores. But the spores in that photo look very big, but they're very tiny. Let's complete the box. Get pencil ready. Non-flowering plants don't produce flowers or seeds. Some non-flowering plants use what? Use spores. Remember, we don't say spores. We're not from Spain. No, spores. And the last one is ferns and moss. Ferns and moss are non-flowering plants. Good. Turn the page. All right, we have finished the unit. This is the 2 pages where we review all the information. Some flowers have very deep roots. They get everything they need from the soil, the sun, and water. How do you get what you need? Draw. So here you can draw a picture of someone watering the plants, or it's free. Right? It's important that you show how the plant grows, the sunflowers, okay? They need soil to put the seeds inside, sunlight, and water. Remember the movie WALL-E? There were no plants in the earth because everything was contaminated, everything was dry, there was no water, so that's what we need. Color, number 2, color the mandala. How are you feeling today? This is an exercise where you should relax. Okay, if you color it slowly and beautiful with different crayons, different colors, you should relax. And it says, how are you feeling today? Well, maybe you're not feeling happy when you did these exercises, or maybe because we are living a strange situation, you are nervous, or I don't know, just write how you feel. And how are you feeling now? Well, I'm feeling happy. I'm positive. Okay. Now I know. Circle the correct option. A, wild or cultivated. What do you think? Do you think that's a wild plant or a cultivated plant? It looks wild. Second one, grass or bush? Grass. It's not green because it's dry, but it's grass. And the last one, we have a picture of pears. Edible or inedible? You eat them? Yes, edible. Listen and tick. Ready? Go.
Listen and tick. 1. What type of plant is it?
Mum, have you seen the big tree in the garden?
The apple tree?
No, Mum, the other one. It has lost its leaves.
Yes, Annie, it's autumn and it's a deciduous tree. 2. What plant did Joe bring to school?
I brought a plant to school today.
Oh, really? Does it have green leaves?
Yes, it does.
It's a fern. Did you know ferns are non-flowering plants?
No, I didn't. It's interesting.
So, number 1, what type of plant is it? And he said it had no leaves because it was deciduous and it was autumn. So A, B, or C? A, correct. And number 2, what plant did Joe bring to school? Well, he said it's a non-flowering plant, so it can't be option C and it can't be option B because fruits come from flowers. So it's a fern, option A, correct. Let's listen to the chant.
Chant, mosses and roses.
Mosses and roses.
Mosses are different from roses. Roses are different from mosses. Mosses don't have flowers. Mosses don't have fruit. Mosses reproduce by spores. Mosses are different from roses.
Good. And the last thing we're going to listen to is I am Beatrix Potter. She wants to tell us something. Go.
I am Beatrix Potter. I loved writing stories and collecting plants. I had a great garden.
Okay, so she loved plants and gardens. Good, we finished this unit. The next unit is number 5, building blocks. You can start taking a look at the different things that we're going to learn. We will start on Tuesday, I think, next Tuesday. And if you want to go to the back of your book, remember we have these revision pages. Let me check. It's page 980 here. Page 84 and 85. Let's review. Probably a lot of you have not done it yet, so I'm going to let you do it during the weekend, and we can check the answers on Tuesday or next week, okay? If you haven't done the Let's Review page of units 3, 2, and 1, you can do them, okay? All right, so hope you have a great afternoon and see you on Monday. Mwah. Goodbye.